said the other day, your guys are never going to roll over. You feel like you proved that yet again when you go down early like that and fight back the way you did?
You got to prove it every day. It's not just a one-time deal, and these guys battle. Some teams might have just rolled over and said, we're getting beat and this is embarrassing at home. It's not the start we want, and that wasn't our team. Our team decided to take a different approach, and that was nice to see him battle back.
A lot of guys did a lot of things. Betcher, obviously, a couple homers, some nice plays defensively. Just what you say about his impact in all facets?
Huge. I mean, really, he had some really big swings at the plate, right? But then, the throw that came out of his hand, he's been working. He's always been known as a really elite go catch the ball defender and run it down, and he's really been working on his throws from the outfield, and he's got a very, very good arm, strong arm. You saw it tonight. He threw it low through the cutoff man and was able to keep Bazana at first base on the single up the middle. And with the runner from first trying to run to third, that height of a throw was just an absolutely critical out for us to get that lead out at third base and really turn that into a zero. He did that as well. So, in addition to the RBIs and the good swings he had, that one probably was, you could argue that was the biggest one that he had right there, that play.
And more kind of stabilizing things on the mound in a pretty spectacular fashion with the strikeouts. Just what can you say about the way he threw the ball? 10
hitters, 8 strikeouts, 8 in a row. Yeah, that's what it looks like, and when he's touching 98 miles an hour and throwing his off-speed pitches for strikes. Big Country had a great night tonight. It was good to see.
How much does his performance lift the team, especially after facing a 5-0 deficit there?
Well, it's massive. We didn't really want to go to our bullpen in the second inning, and to have Brock do what he did, and then Jackson Jordan, that's his first outing that he's had in quite a while. And for him to do what he did and add some length to that after a clumsy start, and then Brad did what he did and passed the ball to Logan. I mean, that's 4 really good relief guys in a row that did a tremendous job of keeping them down.
How'd you like specifically how Brock? I think he gave up the homer on very first at bat he faced, and then settled in with the 8 strikeouts. How'd you like how he responded from that?
Well, again, he could have just folded, and he didn't. And, I think he got, 10 hitters is what he saw, and the first guy didn't get, and then the next 9 he did. So credit to him. Real tough outing.
Obviously, the most important thing is scoring the runs, but how crucial was the timing of Betcher's 2 home runs tonight?
Critical. I mean, it don't matter when you score them, but it just felt like to continue with the momentum and then to get back in front and get the lead with Betch. I mean, for a Eugene guy to be playing 2 sports at the University of Oregon, for Coach Lanning's team that finished in top 5 or 10 or whatever they finished in the country and bowl win, and he's starting inside linebacker for them and starting center fielder for us doing what he's doing. It's, that's a golden story for the media. I don't know. The people of Eugene, for them to miss on this opportunity to see a kid from South Eugene High School, Axman, who comes out here and he's doing this stuff for the Ducks. I mean, this is something that there aren't that many opportunities left to see this kid play, and the best way that the community can come together is to come and see this kid play. It's that special, and he's probably earned that respect here in the community.
How about the people of Eugene, the community of Eugene tonight, showing up with a pretty packed house for a Tuesday night?
We want it like that every night, and so it was good tonight, and we're excited that the interest in our program is growing, and that's our job, to put a product on the field to where there's more interest by the day, where we have to add on to the stadium, and we're not there maybe yet, but that's one of our goals, and we're going to keep working to earn the community's trust.
On Jeffrey's home run, did you think he got all of that, or do you think just kind of kept drifting? We weren't sure.
Jeffrey had a tremendous night tonight. He's getting healthy again, and he was our best hitter, for a good chunk of the season. Then he got dinged up a little bit. It set him back, and you just saw his at-bat start to get better and better. He got all that. He's a guy who has tremendous strength in his hands. We saw him, I think, hit a game-winning home run at Arizona State off of a left-hander throwing 96 miles an hour. This kid's the real deal. He can really play baseball, and we're lucky to have him.
For Jordan, he hasn't pitched since March 3rd. Just how do you feel like he did out there, and what was it like to put him in that scenario where the game was still close?
Excellent, and he didn't blink at it. We were thrilled with how he did, and we were excited about how he did. I have no complaints about Jackson Jordan. We're thrilled to have him back. Going into the season, we thought he was going to be our closer. That's how good he was.
It's the first time since 2021 where you guys have taken 2 games in the season against Oregon State. Just what does that mean for you guys moving forward, that they've been the kind of the powerhouse of the state the last couple of seasons?
Yeah, probably I'm not going to touch it. You know, for me, it's real simple. I know in 21, I think we were 5-1 against them, and this year now we're 2-2 against them. I mean, maybe we get a chance to play them a little bit more. That'd be good too. You know, I like playing against good people, and they're a good program. Obviously, they're a program with a lot of success, and we're building our program. And so I admire the fact that they've done what they've done at their program. I've seen them grow it from a place where before any national championships were won. And I was an assistant coach at the University of Arizona watching that, and then to see what they've done, it's admirable. And still yet our goal is to be able to get to Omaha and win national championships, and we're a building program and we're excited to compete.
You know, early in the year, the lineup's moving a lot. Guys are coming in and out. You talked about, well, we're trying to figure out what the lineup's going to be this year. Cut down the road, there's still guys moving in and out, up and down, but everyone's producing. How much of a strength is that, having a different lineup, you know, every week?
Well, and there's good guys on the bench that didn't even swing tonight. You know, I mean, I'm sure Dominic Hellman was itching to get an at-bat tonight, you know, amongst others. And so Bennett Thompson, I'm sure, was itching to get an at-bat tonight. But it just says that we got a lot of depth on our team, and we're a really good baseball team. You know, for the people of the state of Oregon to have probably the two best teams on the entire West Coast here in the state of Oregon, I mean, that's how good it is right now in this on this part of the United States for the two Oregon schools. So enjoy it, people. You know, get out and watch the Ducks play. We got a huge weekend series versus the Utes this weekend. It's a critical weekend series, and we need the place packed and rocking and making a difference for the Ducks to win.